Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Going for goal! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
France have an early lead. Good start. Ivory Coast are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now. Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
That's a promising ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Fekir. Hoists it forward. Now it's Zaha. He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Bailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Plays it out to the wing. Zaha. And he's there to hoof it away. France scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And the counter-attack is on for France. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well positioned to make that interception. Raphael Varane. Fekir. Thauvin. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
And it's played forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kessié. And here's Zaha. Zaha. Zaha goes looking. Forward it goes. He's had a look. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. France's free kick then. Griezmann! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
France desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
France come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
From Titi. Out for a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Fekir with the slide tackle there. Now the counter. Kessié. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Titi gets it back. Now it's Griezmann. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Dembele gets through on his own. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
France really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands. Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Kessié. Now it's Zaha.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Got a shot away! Oh, the ball's come loose! Caught offside that time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Vai. Hoists it forward. Striding forward, facing goal. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Seri with the short one. Chooses to go back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Zaha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Ivory Coast are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Has a hit! Cleared without complication. Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
It's come loose.
Ivory Coast are definitely not going down without a scrap.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. France leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. A corner it is then. Seri plays it short. Nicely controlled. Gets it. Has a pop! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's played forward. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Lovely bit of skill there. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. All square again into the dying minutes. Dembele hits one! Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Pete.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So a dramatic game decided in its... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Dybala. Higuain.
Juventus have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Mbappe. Fekir. Breeze goes for goal! Quadrado goes looking. Juventus are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
The rotation that this team produces works because of their ball retention. If that wasn't to a high standard, they might be cut out a little more.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few... Higuain shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Daniel gets up to head it! Sidibe gets good distance on it.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, going for goal! Goal! Juventus! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Juventus take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Mbappe, Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Dembele certainly displayed his fine technique, but the keeper was never really in trouble.
Danilo. And help's available out wide. And it's Higuain. And he's there to cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Griezmann. Dembele. And a shot! He can pounce on that. It's anyone's, and they've been caught out here. Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexandro. Higuain. And he's cut it out. Hoffe plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Chiellini goes back to base. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! An act of charity gratefully received. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Higuain really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Lobs it in gently. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Quadrado. Now it's Higuain. Receives it in a good position. Quadrado. Dybala. Pjanic. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Coaxed through there. And we've reached half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that's been levered clear. And here's Higuain. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defence has got rid of that. Thauvin hoists it high. Quadrado. Mbappe tries. Oh, real danger here. Big chance. One-on-one. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. De Ligt. Danilo. Oh, good interception. De Ligt. Matuidi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. That intervention was very necessary. Pogba drives it forward. Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through. Timely and has a pop! And in it goes!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Oh, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Throw in. Chiellini. And it's Quadrado. Pjanic. Played back in. Higuain. Big chance! Goal! Juventus! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Higuain. He's got a... hits one! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Mandzukic. Tovan. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Ramsey. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Matuidi. Gets the better of his man. Could move up a gear here. And back to base. Chan. And it's played forward. Now it's Cuadrado. He's through the middle. He's gone for it! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, almost a sixth. Now the counter. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Chan. Ball's loose, and they've been caught out here. A chance to play it in. That's not going to make it. Matuidi. Pjanic. Matuidi. Lamar. Pjanic. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And time is up. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. It's very competitive.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard. Has a hit! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Thauvin gets it back. Mbappe. A buccaneering run from the defender. It'll be a throw-in. It is a corner. Bonucci plays it forward. Oh, good interception. Defenders on the back foot. He spotted the run and played him through. Buffon deals with it effortlessly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Dybala! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Dembele. Swept in. De Ligt goes looking. No way through there. Juventus do seem to have a particular idea. Ronaldo is fouled. And it's Mandzukic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Quadrado provides an outlet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
He's tried one. It's anyone's ball. Dashing forward at pace. Gets away from his opponents. Cut out in the nick of time. Matuidi.
Juventus have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
It's Griezmann! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Now it's Quadrado. Chance to shoot. Shoots! Oh, great save. Real class.
Mandzukic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fekir. Dembele. Griezmann. Mbappe. Buffon catches it safely. A real chance to break. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Goes for it. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Cristiano Ronaldo put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mandzukic had a shot. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And there's a long ball. Dybala plays it in. Varane gets it away. And it's Matuidi. And he's cut it out. Griezmann.
Juventus clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Thauvin gets it out to the wing. There's the through ball. Griezmann goes for goal! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be...
Has a hit! Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Going through. Oh, it's opened up. Not tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Done very well to intervene. Thauvin. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Dybala looking to run onto it. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Lamar drives it forward. He's through the middle. Douglas Costa. And help's available out wide. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Varane gets good distance on it. Now it's Griezmann. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Bonucci does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Juventus showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's been taken straight back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in, surely. Shot at goal! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Juventus go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Griezmann pings it out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. He's gone for it! This could surely this time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that. Almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lamar can hoist it clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Defence has got rid of that. And that's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Thauvin. Pogba. Timely intervention. Dybala looking to break out here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of them. Tries a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Fekir. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
What I really like about this team is that not only is there good movement, but movement with which everyone is looking to get on the ball. That helps a lot.
Fekir. Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Sidibe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Sidibe. France are very much the team that started on the front foot.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Stefan Savic. Koke. Lamar gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Fekir. He's come loose. It's Dembele! Costa desperately wants to get on the end of this. Nicely measured pass. And he's straight offside. Oh, good interception. Umtiti. Pogba. Mbappe. Played back in. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's been taken straight back. Saul floats one over. It's got through to him. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Griezmann cuts it out. Koke. And it's played forward. And here's Diego Costa. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Dembele needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid.
And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Mondi. Good idea, just poorly executed. Trippier. And it's Saul. That's a brilliant interception. Tovan. And it's Mondi. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann threads one through. Dembele. Jimenez has a look and has a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Fekir sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Griezmann pumps it into the area. And now the breakaway. Lamar. He's on his way. He's one-on-one. He's gone for it. He's scored.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble footage.
Mbappe! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. France still trailed by the odd goal, despite coming so close with the whistle imminent. An intriguing half right until the very end.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot! And the defence can get it clear. Partey. Dembele. Good ball, it's found its top. Oh, that is big chance! No mistake! France are back on level terms. All Black reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vitolo. Vitolo. Hoists it forward. Vitolo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pogba gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Partey. Saul. Partey, and here's Diego Costa. Lamar. And the ball's come out. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Varane drives it forward. Griezmann has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now a chance to break. Costa spreads it towards the left. Tovan. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Vitolo. Gets into some space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. But there's going to be another change here. Towering header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's played him through. Beautifully done.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Varane gets good distance on it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe! Whistle's gone, that's foul. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. France's free kick then. Griezmann! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Back into the middle. Now it's Morata. Morata battles to win it. Goes for goal! Varane can hoist it clear.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, needless to say, the referee's awarded a free kick. Stefan Savic. Vitolo, good challenge, he just stood firm.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chance to shoot! Morata shoots! Could fall kindly. Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Lloris did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oblak sends that a long way. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of human... Dybala! Just a whisker away. Higuain, and Didi battles to win it back. Madison shoots! That was venomous. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chilwell. Gray. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira. Ndidi. That's not going to make it. Vardy. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. Tielemans.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Dybala. It's come loose. Johnny Evans tries to get it forward quickly. Madison. Tielemans. Defenders on the back foot. He spotted the run and played him through. This could spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Juventus draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's a decent-looking cross. And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And now they can launch a counter. Ronaldo drives it forward. It has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Over to the left. Gray tries to stroke it through. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Johnny Evans. And it's Perez. Ricardo Pereira. What a ball this is! Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Vardy sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And the finish! Good clearance and very necessary. And it's played forward. Perez is onto it and can take it up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Dybala. And Dybala! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. That'll be a throw-in. Ndidi. Chilwell. And here's Gray. Oh, really good feet from him. Maddison. Ndidi. Tielemans. Ndidi. Plays it out to the flank. Maddison. Ramsey with a good steal, well played. Higuain has been found. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he just whacks it away. Fires from distance. And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a decent ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Leicester kick off the second half. Just brushed off the ball there. Alexandro goes looking. Ricardo Pereira. And Pjanic is fouled. The finish! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Pjanic picks it up from the goal kick. Chilwell floats one over. It's a goal kick. And the through ball is intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ronaldo looking to play it into the box. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, brilliant stop from Schmeichel. They've managed to get it away. De Ligt. And it's Danilo. A real chance to break. Gray, going through. Striding forward, facing goal. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ndidi. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Ramsey. And it's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Shoots! Chilwell plays it forward. Dashing forward at pace. Tielemans plays it out to the wing. Gray plays it in. Shot at goal! So here comes the substitution. And the ball is out of play. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Ramsey. Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, brilliant! And the follow-up. Caught offside that time. Now it's Vardy. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cut out in the nick of time. Ricardo Pereira. And here's Iheanacho. And here's Perez. Here it has a pop! Vardy finds himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rabiot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Juventus couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rabiot. Higuain. Gets good distance on it. Out to the left it goes. Has he picked him out? Now it's Vardy. He's left his man. Vardy. Tries to get it clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ricardo Pereira goes looking. Iheanacho looking to get on the end of this. It's a great... has a pop!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
"90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Juventus, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Now, power or placement? Goal! Juventus! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, that was a big pressure kick and he didn't let his team down.
And that's that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination...